Hey, happy late morning. I have a couple things I want to do today, like pick these Shishitos that are everywhere. I don't even know if you can see them, it's so bright. It gets hot so fast in the morning, so I have like only enough time to water a couple things before it gets like scorching hot. But looking at this pepper bed, I probably should have watered it too. There's so many peppers everywhere. But today I'm just going to do the Shishitos. Gotta go run into some shade because it was getting really hot. But this is the amount of peppers I got from, I think it's four, 3 pepper plants. Pretty good. There's a lot more Shishitos on there, except they're a little small. They're kind of like this. I kind of like them long, but they'll be ready here soon and I'll have a lot more peppers. But I'm going to cook these up for dinner. And I'm thinking about maybe tomorrow collecting the banana peppers and making pickled banana peppers. But I don't know. I'm so excited for these. I love shishito peppers. Like, the only way I eat them are salt, pepper, olive oil, like sauteed. So hopefully this camera doesn't get overheated because the sun is literally pointing directly over here. But I'm just gonna pick one of these. Let's pick, I don't even know, hold on. I gotta figure out what you guys are looking at. Oh, you're falling. Okay, that might be a little bit better. But let's see, can you see that one? Let me move it back a little bit. That might be good. Okay. It's my first time growing garlic, so I don't know how well I did. Oh my god, okay, let's see. Wow. Check that out. Can you, is it focusing? I think it is. That is so cool. Alright, I'm gonna start making a pile. And then I'm gonna dig up all these. That was not a pencil. Still people. It's fun. Alright, most likely you're gonna see my shadow, but I had too much fun pulling this garlic out. It was so cool. They're not all massive, and I'm not really sure. I can't remember the size of the garlic when I took them apart to separate them, but I think maybe this is like what they looked like. I think it's pretty good for my first time planting garlic. Now I gotta go figure out what to do. I think I gotta go cure them, so I'm not sure if I'm supposed to cut the stems yet, or I think maybe I gotta hang them upside down with the long stems. I don't know. I'll go figure it out. But look how much garlic that is. That is insane. There's like maybe 50? I don't know. I guess I gotta go figure out what to do. Alright, before I go and start curing the garlic, I'm going to go ahead and give a progress report on my grow bag garden, because I think it's almost been a little over a week from my last one. And we'll start off at this end, and this massive sunflower that I can't believe is actually growing in this small of a container. The celery doesn't look that bad. I mean, like, the older parts are like crisping away, but there's a bunch of new growth in there. I'm hoping that maybe when the weather starts cooling. Don't mind the creepy sounding door over there. But I'm hoping that when the weather starts cooling down that this might take off and I'll be able to have some celery. Alright, today this is not the time for picking weeds. What am I doing? So I've been pulling the bottom leaves off of the sunflower because they look awful. And they always hurt every time I like rub my arm up against it. It's gonna be really bright, but let's go ahead and take a look. If I can actually get it. Can you see it? I think it's a mammoth sunflower. What do you think? You like it? Alright, let's continue on. It's a little too bright, but it's a nice looking sunflower. Now let's get back to... Oh, here I am going picking weeds again. So the strawberry blonde marigold, looks like I have 2 little seed pods or spent blossoms that are going to give me a good amount of seeds. But this is the habanada. I don't see any peppers yet, but there are some little tiny fruit growing on there, so maybe we'll see some soon. There's rough looking nasturtium. This year has not been a good year for nasturtium for me. Either they're getting eaten by the chickens, which I don't mind, or they're just not growing. I don't know. This is the Lesia pepper, and there's, I believe, 2. That one's looking real good. I think I need to stake these. I should probably do that later, but can you focus, please? There you go. And then the other one right over there. Pretty cool. Bunch of little fruits in there. Let's go over here to my other strawberry blonde. Is this one done? It's not done yet. And this is, what is that? Oh, sorry. I'm like scooching along the sidewalk or like the concrete ground over here. Let's see, that is shishito. I don't see any peppers yet. The one in my in-ground garden, or kind of like raised bed garden, actually has a lot of them, but I'm sure they're coming. You could see all the little flowers, the blossoms, going to give me those peppers here soon. Onions. I can't remember which one these are. These might be red onions. And this one likes to get sat on by the chickens when they're digging through here. I think I lost a couple of them. Oh, I threw basil seeds in there, I think a few days ago, and I'm surprised they came up. So that'll be nice to have some basil in there. We've got the, which one is that? Gourmet Purple Moon Kale, still looking okay, and some lemongrass. I did harvest a bunch of kale a couple weeks ago, and I made kale chips. Excellent. But I wish it was like cooler, because I would love some soup. I love soup with kale. Alright, fenugreek is growing. It's a little crazy looking. I don't know. That's my fault for putting it in when it was like so leggy. Like, look at that. Why is that growing like that? I might stick some other stuff in here too in a little bit so I can maximize the space and get some more stuff from there. But look how crazy the thing's looking. I still didn't do my research on what, or like how I can harvest these. So I'm assuming it's the leaves. And it looks like they get little tiny white flowers. I don't know if they turn into something, but I don't know. I'll figure that out. Alright, let's look at the zucchini. One of my favorite things to eat from the garden are zucchini. I had to give it a massive haircut the other day because while I was looking through the leaves, oh my gosh. Now I just found some more. Yeah, look. I literally pulled probably about 5 leaves off of each plant because I had so many clusters of eggs on them. So as soon as I'm done with this video, I'm definitely gonna cut that one off. Actually, I probably won't cut that off. I'll probably just squish them. They're so gross looking. But I'd rather squish those than actually kill the squash bugs because they're smart. Have you ever tried like killing them? They literally move away from you. Like they play hide and seek with you. It's crazy. But I'm actually really surprised that both of these zucchini plants have actual zucchini on them because I never saw the male flower blossom. Well, there's one right there. Creepy door. Hush. I know some of these didn't get pollinated, like this one. This one looks like it didn't get pollinated. But these two, there's that one. Excuse me, I cut the video out on accident. That massive one over there, I know it got pollinated. There's another one on that side that probably got pollinated, but there isn't. That one over there is gonna get cut off soon. And this one got pollinated and they're looking pretty good. I've got at least 5 fruits from this, so I say that's a good win. And if I can keep up checking the leaves for squash bugs and vine borer eggs, which I think were on my other plant, not in this grow bag garden that I picked off. There were like 3 eggs that I found. I haven't seen any on this. I do see these spots on here, but they're not eggs. I don't know. It's like some kind of sap on there. Like, oh wait, is that one right there? I think that's one. Here, can you? That one right there. Squished it. Oh, I guess you guys don't need to see that. All right, let's move on. Let's stop talking about squash and the tragedies of growing squash. All right, here we have the green beans. I cannot tell you what they are because I keep forgetting. These are nice looking. Oh, and a gift from my chickens. They probably have been digging through here. These are looking good. I did some rearranging so some of these can get more sun because things like this that like spread out, the leaves kind of like shade out the other plants. So hence why these zucchinis are moved away from that one tomato, which we'll see in a bit. But I don't see any flowers on this yet, so oh, there might be one forming in there. And then remember the beautiful onion? I think it's going to give me seeds soon. We need to utilize that empty space as well. All right, let's move along to, oh, it just got windy. The Tabasco peppers. looking fabulous. I can't wait for those to be ready to pick. This guy, I don't know what happened to him. All right, back there was the Purple Beauty. Obviously it's not, and I think it's banana peppers. I also think that there was a mix-up in the seed packet because they all turned out to be banana peppers, even with the ones I grew in the back. All right, I have a problem with pressing the record button on accident, so I cut myself off there. I think we left off with the Purple Beauty. I need to stop calling it Purple Beauty because obviously it's not. I'm just going to say banana peppers because, gosh, that door scares me. Because I'm pretty sure that's what they are. Or maybe it could be Hungarian wax pepper. Most likely banana pepper is what I'm going to go with. Alright, I'm going to set these over here. Make sure I don't forget them so I could save them. These snapdragons are growing wonderfully. I'm not sure if they're going to last very long in this heat wave because we haven't had any rain and it's been above, like, it's been close to 90 every day of the week. Highest we got I think was like 94. But look at that beautiful sage. I love looking at this. It's so beautiful. And it doesn't matter like how lightly you touch it, the fragrance just like radiates everywhere. Alright, so snapdragons, and then remember when I planted those, I'm pretty sure they're called Inca Jewel tomatoes, and they sprouted extremely late, finally sprouted, and they were so tiny, but there's two right there. I'm gonna have to cut one off here, make sure I pick the best one, and we'll get some Inca Jewel tomatoes. Speaking of tomatoes, look at this beauty right here. This one is Superbush. It's on a tomato cage, and I believe we have some blossoms there. I don't know why I was like trying to zoom in thinking it was gonna focus, because obviously not. We have some over here as well. Will you focus? Gosh, I apologize, this is horrible. But you can see that it's there. There's yellow. Hopefully I'll see some tomatoes soon. I'm scared that these blossoms over here, actually they might be okay. I thought they were going to drop because of the heat, but that's a good cluster, and there's a really good cluster going on over here, and I think I see a third one. But overall, looking great. I'm excited for that. We'll skip over to this variegated thyme. Hasn't given me much like super variegation. It is growing. It is, well, yeah, I guess it is giving me little tips of white there. I haven't cut it back or anything yet. Look at that sad little snapdragon. It was trying, but it's not going to make it. Let's just go ahead and... Okay, goodbye. This one did. It is loving the little canopy of the tomato. Giving me a nice set of blossoms there. I think this is... I think they're the Dollar Tree snapdragons. And I'm pretty sure they're like a dwarf variety, so they stay pretty small. Just like this one, like you could see how tall that is. It's maybe like a foot tall. Pretty nice for grow bags like these. If you want some flowers in your garden with everything else, it won't take it over a lot. Over there, we have the strawberry mint. Still haven't found the orange mint. I've been going to the greenhouse for the past couple of, well, last week I went a couple of days. And then I went this previous weekend, And they have ginger mint, they have chocolate mint, and there's another one, banana mint. I'm not actually interested in those. I actually really want the orange one, so I'm still on the lookout for that. This cucumber looks horrible. Look at that leaf. Like, what the heck happened? It's growing. I put a trellis on it, like one of those tomato cages, and I've got a tomato growing right here, which I'm pretty sure I need to take out because I know this one's probably an indeterminate tomato that is going to grow extremely large, but we'll see. Oh, I see a little blossom down there. I don't think it has a fruit though. Alright, I'm ashamed of this guy over here. This is the same as this guy. Those are bush beans. What happened? Like, why are your leaves like that? I'm not sure what's going on with it. I'm gonna keep it going, but eventually I'm just gonna probably sow more seeds. I have a different variety of bush beans that I can replace with it. If not, I'll just keep this guy over here growing and then just pull that and grow something else. Alright, so our last tomato, this should be the yellow tomato. This is the Patio Choice Yellow. That is the only yellow tomato that I am growing this year. And I'm growing them in grow bags, so I hope they do well because I really want some yellow tomatoes. This one's looking cute. I put a little stick next to it because it was getting laid on by the chickens. So I felt like it needed a little support. And she is thriving. She is looking great. Grow, baby, grow. And last we have our garlic. I do see a couple of scapes over there, but these are not big at all. And these are the ones I started really late because I had extras, and you could tell like the size difference from the other garlic that I had in the other garden bed. I was hoping that I can just grow these just to replant them in November. So hopefully when they're getting ready to be pulled out, I'm thinking even if they're small, if I plant them in November, they'll be massive. They'll be pretty big when I do my next little harvest of garlic. I don't know, we'll see. I just don't want to have to buy garlic again. I'd rather just not, I guess. Anyway, so that is it. I think I always show this plant at the end here. The dahlia, it looks like she's pushing out some more. Look how cute those are. These ones just keep pushing out blossoms, and I love it so much, that perennial verbena. Very cute. Do one more little stroll along the side to look at everything. And, oh yeah, I forgot about you. Hopefully I don't forget about you in the next couple of minutes. And the seeds. Where are those seeds? Over there. Yeah, so hopefully look at you. Hopefully, what was I saying? Hopefully something. But that's it. Hopefully next time when I show the next progress on the grow bag garden, this sunflower will still be here. And that celery will still be growing. I'm hoping for more fruit. Fruit of the peppers from the habanada. Definitely the Shishitos because those are my favorite. But yeah, until next time guys, I'll catch you later. Goodbye.